welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Flames will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Delaware's offense will start this game off. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Flames offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Slithers into space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Hens come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Pressure coming. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Grab near the marker. It's Patterson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Grab behind the line. It's Silver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the good coordinator.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it. He's got it. First down and more. The Blue Hens will keep this drive going. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got him in, it's Kelly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Basco. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offense offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Gray. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Flames send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Silver. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. That's caught. It's Patterson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll send the back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They want to run it left here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Liberty.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Brown wants to pass. The short hands, it's Kelly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end down the gut. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage, they give up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Brown will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to pass. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense trying to take it back.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Mobley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Mobley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking for a man, it's Basco. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. That's reeled in, it's Henderson. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blue. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning on the Jets. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Basco. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Flames. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Wants to go up top. He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.